Good morning everybody. Today's tale from Charlotte's Wood is the story of the bad-tempered ladybird. I don't know if you know that ladybirds are very useful little insects because they like to feed on aphids. And aphids are tiny insects that suck the juice from leaves and then leaves die. So the ladybirds eat the aphids and that stops the leaves from dying. So they're very useful and pretty to look at as well. Today's story is about a ladybird that for some reason was in a bit of a bad temper. I don't know if you ever get in a bad temper. I know I do. Okay, so it was night and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybird flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then, a bad-tempered ladybird flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. "Good morning," said the friendly ladybird. "Go away," shouted the bad-tempered ladybird. "I want those aphids." "We can share them," suggested the friendly ladybird. "No, they're mine, all mine," screamed the bad-tempered ladybird. "Or do you want to fight me for them?" "If you insist," answered the friendly ladybird sweetly. It looked the other ladybird straight in the eye. The bad-tempered ladybird stepped back. It looked a bit less sure of itself. "Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight," it said. "Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger?" "I'll do that," screeched the bad-tempered ladybird. "I'll show you." It puffed itself up and it flew off. At 6 o'clock, it met a wasp. "Hey, you," said the bad-tempered ladybird. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the wasp, showing stinger. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and it flew off. At 7 o'clock, it saw a stag beetle. "Hey, you," said the bad-tempered ladybird. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and it flew off. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. "Hey, you," said the bad-tempered ladybird. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and it flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew in to a sparrow, like this one. "Hey, you," the bad-tempered ladybird said. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and it flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. "Hey, you," said the bad-tempered ladybird. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, opening and stretching out its claws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and it flew off. Wonder what it's going to find next. What's bigger than a lobster? Oh, at 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. "Hey, you," said the bad-tempered ladybird. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. And skunks, when they lift their tails, they let out a terrible smell. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and it flew off. So now it's got to 12 o'clock, 12 noon. It came across one of these, a boa constrictor. "Hey, you," said the bad-tempered ladybird. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird. And guess what? It flew off. At 1 o'clock, Do you know what this creature is? It happened upon a hyena. "Hey you," said the bad-tempered ladybird, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and then showing its sharp teeth. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and it flew off. What's he come across at 2 o'clock? A gorilla. "Hey you," said the bad-tempered ladybird, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating its chest. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and flew off. Can you see how tiny the bad-tempered ladybird looks compared with the gorilla? I wonder what's going to be bigger than a gorilla. What's it going to be? You know what that is? At 3 o'clock, he ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey you," said the bad-tempered ladybird, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and flew off. What's it going to be next? You know what that is with a long trunk? At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. "Hey you," said the bad-tempered ladybird, "want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. What did the ladybird say? "Oh, you're not big enough," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and he flew off. So what could be bigger than an elephant? Any guesses? It's a whale. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. You see how tiny he is compared to that enormous whale? "Hey you," said the bad-tempered ladybird, "want to fight?" But the whale didn't answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the bad-tempered ladybird, and flew off. At 5:15, the bad-tempered ladybird said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey you, want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. You know, whales are the biggest animals in the whole world, blue whales. At 5:30, the bad-tempered ladybird said to the whale's fin, "Hey you, want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:45, the bad-tempered ladybird said to the whale's tail, "Hey you, want to fight?" And the whale's tail gave the bad-tempered ladybird such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. And at 6 o'clock, the bad-tempered ladybird arrived right back where it had started from. "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybird. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired and hungry ladybird. "You're welcome," said the friendly ladybird. I hope you enjoyed that story and maybe gave you something to think about. What you might like to do, maybe today you could go off and see whether you can find any ladybirds. They like sunny leaves where there might be some little tiny aphids feeding. Until next time, bye.